is good to go on all the platforms here. What's going on, folks? Welcome to Geek Devotions, the show from devoted geeks who are devoted to let you know you're loved. I'm Dallas, and so glad you've hit the play button today. Hang loose with me while we get things up and running. Gotta get things going. Let's see here. What is this? Oh yeah. What is up, John? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, we need double check the YouTube side, make sure it's working. Get the link for it. Got to change the thumbnail for it because for some reason it doesn't work right. And oh, good, it is live. Let's change that thumbnail out. Change that description. Play and pray. Done. And change the thumbnail. Change to season 10 images. Where is my? I always struggle to find the play and pray stuff. Not sure why. There it is. Boom. Save. Did it save? I can't tell if it's saved. Happy Easter's over. Why, man? You don't have to get into this. I just realized I never asked you why you didn't. Why it's an issue for you. Ooh, what did you get for Chinese food, John? Sorry for the lack of stuff going on, guys. It was a weird day, man. We're trying to get in to get stuff done, and it was a journey today, guys, to get up and running. So I was gonna do a unboxing, but just don't have the bandwidth today to do that with everything else we got going on. So not doing that. So, all right, let me make sure we're connected to the Rodecaster. What is happening here? Cellcast, devoted Twitch geek, 67 months in a row. My dude. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. What's up, Stacy? How you doing, ma'am? All right, that's doing that thing. Let me go ahead and get some music playing here in the background so it's just not dead silence while I get everything out. Harris Healer. Nope, wrong thing. We don't want Harry Potter. I never got into Harry Potter. It was not a thing for me, guys. Here we go. There we go. That feels good. Hey, what'd you bring me? Today's tea, ladies and gentlemen, is Pomegranatopia. Mixed berry pomegranate white tea. That's what we're drinking. So from Tiesta Tea. It's low on the caffeine, but it's good for eternity. Do we ever forget what that means?
No.
Okay.
But it had some caffeine.
Okay.
Which is why I was like,
This tastes good. I like this, guys. I like it a lot. It's very floral, I guess. What's up, Stacy? How you doing? It's all good, Stacy. We did miss you. Hope you're doing okay. Said you weren't feeling well. Are you feeling better? What's up, Paladin Pirate? Welcome to the party. Cellcast is in the house. Good evening, Dallas. How are you? I'm doing well, man. Doing well. White tea poison? What does that mean, John? What does that mean, white tea poison? Harper, what's going on, brother? Oh my gosh. But like I was saying, guys, it was a struggle to get going today. We had to stop by and pick up some medication from the pharmacy, and then like traffic was just stopped, like at a standstill, all the way back to the house. And then I got in, and then we were trying to do a 2-camera setup because I was going to do an unboxing. But I was like, you know what? Not going to do that today. Just not going to do it. So just been a journey today. Let's hear. Join us live live for our play and pray. Let's hear tonight. What is happening here? Wei Wu Wei became a devoted Twitch geek. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Glad to have you here, Wei Wu. I'm unfamiliar with your name, and I apologize. How did you find us here at Geek Devotions? Welcome to the party, my friend. Cellcast. Oh, wait. I messed up a lot of stuff. John says it's from MobSec. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Harper says, just got back from the vacation. It was a 30-hour drive. Wow, dude. That's a long drive. That is a long drive, dude. Cellcast goes, we'll only be here for a bit because Jacob's coming over to record Super Mario Galaxy movie reaction. Do it, dude. Dale, what's up, brother? But Paladin says, well, you just got through the church Super Bowl Sunday. To be fair, like, we don't treat Easter that way. Like it's important and we do a lot, but we're not like, we don't have Easter productions, all sort of stuff. We just don't do that. Stacey says, I have 2 pro quests, one for my uncle and one for my cousin. Okay. Stacy's uncle and cousin. Got you on the list. I'm sure it was painful, Harper. Now, who's Lucy, Stacy? Too high now? I don't know if it's too or not. Yeah, who's Lucy? Tonight? Tonight we are talking about, what are we talking about? Here we go. 1 through 11. Then playing a Devoted Geek sponsored game. The remake of the Atari game Haunted House. YouTube's, boop, and then let me get the Twitch link. Bum, bum, bum. Geek Devotions. I like how Twitch is like advertising the Saja Boys and the K-pop Demon Hunter Huntrix meals. Not gonna lie, that sounds pretty good right now. It really does. Alright, we need to get this link together here. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna put that in Devoted Geek Live. Devoted Geek Live. And publish. Check up on the chat again. Harper says my vacation was to go on really cool, man. What college tours are you going? For some reason, I thought you were already in college. Harper, are you preparing for college? Oh, your dog. Okay. Cousin, uncle, cousin, and pup. There we go. Dale goes, Jesus, what? I'm confused by that statement, Dale. You're just hungry? I am a little hungry, but I just ate a pretty good sandwich, so for after our Easter gathering at my church, Celeste and I went to my mom's house, and my mom had this made a ham, and it was really good, and so we used it to make grilled cheese sandwiches, which was really good. All right, I think we have everything out where it needs to go. I think we do. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Roll back up on my stuff here. I'm looking for the announcement about the Devoted Twitch Geek, but I don't see it. Oh well, it's all good. John says, man, I miss a couple weeks and I see new names. Welcome to the party, bro. Harper goes, I toured BYU, Provo, and Idaho. Oh, actually, very cool, man. Cellcast goes, technically Dallas treat that would be a grilled ham and cheese sandwich. You're true. That's very true. Thank you for correcting me on that, Cellcast, because you're not wrong. But it was good. It was very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot to put in the Discord channel. Discord. So it's been an interesting day, guys, all around. So got in this morning and did some stuff. I had some meetings about a camp that we're putting on at the church and had to walk through some stuff with that, and then had to go. And then, like, I planned on working on something specific, but my pastor came in, and we were, for those of you who don't know, at my church, I produce a podcast called the Midweek Move Bible Study Podcast. And it's a Bible study podcast. And my pastor came in, he's like, hey, do you want to try to record early? I was like, I can. So we ended up just recording. So bang that out. And then on my lunch break, I worked on my book, and pretty cool situation. Ended up buying a specific software for formatting the book. And what's cool about it is I had somebody come to me, and they're like, hey, I talked with them, and basically they needed to reformat their book that they already have written, and basically worked out a deal where I will reformat their book for them, and they will pay me. So it's offsetting the cost of the software automatically for me. So I'm like, heck to the yes. So throwing this out there for you guys, if you need a book reformatted that you've written, give me a shout, and I can do that for you. So did that and other stuff, and had to do some curriculum review for the camp we're doing, and work through some stuff out for that. And then and it's just been go. But I'm happy to be here today, guys. Like I said, we're gonna do the Bible study here in a second. And then after Bible study, we're going to play a game that was sponsored by one of you amazing devoted geeks. It was donated for us to play specifically. And so we're going to play that tonight. And then after the stream, after you all go off to bed, magic's going to happen over here. And we're going to be recording a podcast for The Bottom Shelf. And so that's after all you guys are gone. So you won't get to see the pre-recording, but if you aren't subscribed to The Bottom Shelf on your favorite podcast catcher or on YouTube, you're missing out, because we got some cool stuff coming out. Let me catch up on the chat. Doug goes, what are you talking about tonight? Me, Jesus. Oh, I gotcha. Yep, true story. It's okay. Soulcast goes, I need to actually write the book first. Otherwise, I'd take you up on that. Do it, man. Right away. John says, magic? You're magic? Stacy says, I finished the book. Cool, Stacy. How'd it go for you? Well, guys, in our Bible study, we're going to be continuing on. We're going to be in the book of Matthew. And let me switch this over to our Bible section. Matthew chapter 21 is where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reading from the English Standard Version, which you guys know is one of my favorite translations that are out there. I'm going to turn this music down just a little bit. Today's discussion marks a very specific passage that we honor today as Palm Sunday. That's what we're going to be talking about. It's Palm Sunday, actually. Very apropos, considering what just took place this past week, which is celebration of resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. Let's jump into it. Verses 1 through 3 says this. Now, when they drew near to Jerusalem and came to Bethphage, to the Mount of Olives, then Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, go into the village in front of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied. Every time I see the word donkey, I'm not going to lie, guys, I want to go, donkey! I don't even like that movie. I genuinely dislike the Shrek movies, but that's also in my head. Anyways, you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, you shall say, the Lord needs them, and he will send them at once. Let's pause it right there. John goes, goes ESV, extra sanctified version. That's funny. It's English Standard Version for those of you not in the know. Soulcast goes, Palm Sunday on a Monday, a week later. Hey, man. I can't help it. Harper goes, arguably the best donkey in the Bible is the talking one numbers. You're not wrong. It's one of the best ones for sure. Anyways, let's talk about this. Verses 1 through 3. The road from Jericho to Jerusalem, which is where they're going, it's roughly 17 miles that pass through Bethany to Bethphage, which Bethphage means house of figs, before arriving at Jerusalem. So you go from Bethany, you'll cross through Bethphage, and then you'll head into Jerusalem. Here in Bethphage, Jesus has made a special request. He has asked for them to bring him a donkey and the youngling of a donkey. Turn this down a little bit more. Is the music too loud for you guys? Let me know. He's about to act out a parable live in front of everybody. Like, that's what's taking place. It's like it's a living parable that's gonna take place. This is the start of the lifting of the secrecy of Jesus' identity for everybody, okay? His identity as the Messiah, that is. The answer that Jesus gives his disciples, just in case they are stopped, helps to further the idea that it is time to reveal the true identity of Jesus, which is still a crazy thing. Like, look at this. He goes, go to the village. Immediately, you'll see a donkey and a colt. Untie them. Bring them to me. If anybody asks you about it, he goes, the Lord needs them. Like, that's crazy. Like, if anybody else, they're looking at him going, Jesus, are you asking us to commit grand theft donkey? What is that? It's not grand theft auto. What do you call that? What is the correct term for grand theft donkey? And more importantly, will we get Grand Theft Donkey before we get Grand Theft Auto 6? Probably. So Cass goes, every time you say donkey, I hear Pepe, the King Prawn from the Muppies. If you do that, I'll slap you like a bad donkey, okay? Great movie. Cellcast goes, Grand Theft Livestock? Maybe. Verse 4 and 5. This took place to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet, saying, say to the daughter of Zion, behold, your king is coming to you, humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of the beast of burden. All right, let's talk about it. Doug goes horse thieving. So guys goes GTL. All right, so the quote that Matthew takes us back to Zechariah chapter 9, verse 9. This, of course, would have piqued the attention of early Jewish readers when they had read this, because they would have remembered it from the scriptures. As soon as they read these words, behold, your king is coming to you, humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a beast of a burden. Light bulbs were like in the early Jewish readers going, wait a minute. I know that line, right? It's like that meme with Captain America. I get that reference. That's what's taking place for early readers as they read that passage. All right. This entire event would have been interesting to a Jewish reader and to those present because of the symbolism. A king riding a donkey was a sign of peace. That's what that meant. What's further interesting here, however, is that the passage says that he would ride the colt, an unbroken, unruly creature, meaning that under the hands of the Messiah, even the most unruly would be made calm. It's fascinating. It's really interesting, the imagery that would take place here. The fact that he's getting an unruly, unbroken animal, and he's going to ride that animal in. An animal that is a sign of peace, but at the same time, it will be submitted to him. Like, there's layers to the symbolism taking place. It's really fascinating. Let's keep going. Verse 6 through 9. Chat says real quick. Cellcast goes, actually, more I think about it, it would be Red Dead Redemption style. Probably, which was a boring game, by the way. Cellcast goes, I'm out. See ya. See you later, bro. Love you. Dale says, Grand Theft Hee-Haw. It's funny. All right, verse 6 through 9. The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put on them their cloaks, and he sat on them. Most of the crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and the others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. And the crowds that went before him and that followed him were shouting, Hosanna to the Son of David! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. Apple Dents is in the house. What's up, sis? She goes, good evening, y'all. Once again, doing schoolwork. Monday is cram day. Do it, sis. No worries. We are well. Glad to have you here. Okay. So here we see Jesus entering the city, being honored in a very royal manner. People place cloaks and cut palms down for the colt to walk over. At the same time, people came out shouting praises. Now the question becomes, what is this word Hosanna? Like, why are we saying Hosanna? And I'm one of those individuals where, I'm going to tell myself a little bit, guys. I'm one of those ones that, like, I ask questions that other people apparently know the answers to, and I don't. And it's because I don't like not knowing what I'm saying or what I'm doing. Great example. Years ago, we used to sing the song in church. What was it called? I think it was just called Adonai, but the song goes, "Sing praise Adonai from the rising of the sun to the end of every day." And it was a great song, powerful song, great worshipful song. But I had an issue with the song. So one day, after service, everyone's hanging out. I go to the stage to go talk to the worship pastor, who was also my youth pastor. And I go, "Hey, Matt, I have a question, and it's probably dumb." And he looked at me and goes, "Okay." He goes, "The song that we sang, the Sing Praise Adonai." He goes, Yeah. He goes, I go, I don't, I kind of pause. He's looking at me like, "Okay." I'm like, "Who's Adonai?" And he looked at me like he kind of blinked and shook his head for a second. He's like, "What?" I was like, I don't know who Adonai is. Why are we sing praise Adonai? Now, I'm like 15 years old, 16 years old. I'm new to Christianity as a whole. And he kind of chuckled himself because nobody asked him that. He's like, "Oh yeah." Like, and what it is, Adonai is another word for the word Lord. Normally you see it in the Old Testament. Generally it's probably used in place of the tetragrammaton, which is the symbols they use, or the letters they use for the word Yahweh. And so, but I had no idea. So I asked these questions like, what are we singing? So the question comes, why are we saying Hosanna? Like, what is this Hosanna to the highest? Like, what are we doing with that, right? Hosanna is a Greek transliteration of the Hebrew expression that is typically used for asking for help. It means to save, calling out, "Save us," almost. Over time, it became a statement of praise and honor, though. In this verse, they're saying, "Hosanna to the son of David." This points to the fact that they aren't seeing Jesus as just royal, but as the Mashiach, the Messiah. Many scholars agree that Hosanna in the highest essentially is equivalent of saying glory to God in the highest. That's what's taking place when they're singing Hosanna. Chat says, Paladin says, "Nothing wrong with wanting to know what you're singing, especially when we are worshiping." Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, like, I'm 15 years old, 16 years old. I think I was the most unchurched kid in the youth group. So it's intimidating. This is one of the reasons why I have a policy with the teenagers in my youth group, where I'm like, I don't care what the question is, just ask me. Like, I'd rather you ask and find out. And if it's something simple, great. But ask questions. Don't just go not knowing. So let me put my phone on silent because it just went beep on me. Silence. I may have to clip that clip and put that out there because it is one of those things. People are afraid to ask questions sometimes, and we shouldn't be afraid to ask questions. And if you have a good pastor, they're going to go, "Oh, let me answer that." And they're not going to make crap up. They're going to give you an honest answer. So Jess goes, "Is this live or a restream?" This is live, my dude. Live and in person, Jason. But anyways, so ask questions. These are important things. If you guys in the chat, you have a question, feel free to ask me. This is my promise to you guys. If you ask me a question, I don't have an answer, I will go, "I don't know." And I will try to find out for you. I genuinely will. Because that's how it's supposed to be. So if you're in here and you're like, "Dallas, why are you using English Standard Version?" I'll tell you why I'm using English Standard Version. If you're like, "Dallas, why do you do this?" I'll tell you why I do it. If you're like, why is this a thing?" I will do my best to answer those questions for you guys. Anyways, so that's what we're singing. We're singing this Hosanna to the son of David. These guys are crying out, "Glory to God in the highest." They are recognizing Jesus in a Messiah mode, right? So let's go to verses 10, 11. Oh, Jason, Restream is the software I use to push out the signal to YouTube and Facebook. That's why it says Restream on the thumbnail. But I thought I updated that. I'll check that here in a second. Anyways, verses 10 and 11. And when he entered Jerusalem, the whole city was stirred up, saying, "Who is this?" And the crowd said, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth of Galilee." All right, so from Bethphage to Jerusalem, people are getting excited about Jesus and who he is. By the time he reaches Jerusalem, people are so excited to see him that some who aren't fully in the know are wondering what all the noise is really about. The statement in verse 11, "This is the prophet Jesus," gives us more proof that Matthew was recording what he saw. All right. So the question becomes this: which is greater, prophet or Messiah? Okay. Because if he was just saying, if he wasn't recording what he saw, he was just trying to make a case, he wouldn't say this is the Messiah Jesus, or he wouldn't say the prophet Jesus. He'd say this is the Messiah. But people are saying this. These are what the words of the people are saying. They're saying this is the prophet Jesus. Dale says, "Hey, if Jimmy cracked corn and nobody cared, why'd he do it?" I don't know. What does that mean, cracking corn? Answer that first. Paladin says, to paraphrase Pink Floyd, if you don't ask questions, then you'll never learn how will you learn if you don't ask questions? Facts. Apple says, a girl I was talking about being roommates with me in college while I'm talking with her asked me what's a mission trip, what's VBS, and lastly, what's baptism, in a completely honest, humble, and curious way. I was happy to answer the best I could, but it did seriously remind me that I can't assume everyone has my experience. Girl, that is, first off, I love the fact that she felt safe enough to ask you that question. Bravo to you, sis. Bravo. I'm proud of you for having you walking in humility and grace where people feel safe to ask that question. So rock out that. But that's cool, man. I'm glad to hear that you had that experience and you're able to share that with them. All right, so question again: which is better? Which is greater, a prophet or Messiah? Clearly, the Messiah is better. But if Matthew is making up his gospel, which is what some people try to claim, that Matthew was making things up, he wouldn't he have said that people in the city thought Jesus was the Messiah? Instead, he's recording the fundamental truth, which is just what happened. Some people did not understand who Jesus truly was yet. Many in his day thought that he was a prophet. There are cults today, and they are flat out cults that will view Jesus only as a prophet. And that's not the case. He is the Messiah. And that's where we're going to end our bobsleigh for today, guys. So, how can we pray with each other? Leave comments, let me know so we can put you on the prayer list, and we'll pray here in a second. Stacy says, please pray for my aunt, my other 4 cousins. They are going to Alabama to be with my other cousin who is having, oh, that's cool. Dig it. Stacy, aunt and cousins going to Alabama. Sweet. Got you there, Stacy. How else can I pray for you guys? Let me know. Just chatting. Double check something real quick. So I thought I updated the thumbnail. Maybe Jason's thing just saw the old one. Let's see here. YouTube Studio. Live. Yep. He just saw the old thumbnail. That's what it was. So already on our prayer request, we have my book, which again, kind of update for you guys. I was working on formatting it today, and again, it was kind of cool. I purchased the software for formatting books specifically, and I have somebody actually who is going to pay me to reformat their book. So I get to, I can actually make money back on that purchase. Hold on one second. I can make money back on that purchase. So that's great. That's awesome. And so that's a blessing to say the least. So, but we're getting there, guys. My editor is still working on it right now, and so hopefully I hear back from her pretty soon, and we'll get the party going. Celeste and I are going to be at the Fine Arts Festival in West Monroe this weekend, and we're trying to figure that out right now. I may have to be one of those. I drive there and come back that night, and it's going to be a long night and day. But hotels are crazy. Like, Monroe's got all kinds of things happening. So, but so just pray for Celeste to figure out some stuff for that. We got Stacy's uncle, cousin, and her pup. We got her aunt and cousins that are going to Alabama, so we're going to pray for all that. Let's see here. Come back up here in the chat. Harper says, I'm about to restart school after spring break and my head is not in the right place. We'll pray for Harper to be in the right headspace. Right headspace for school. Got you covered, brother. Stacey goes, sorry for all the prayer requests. That's all. No worries. It's all good, Stacy. Apple says, prayer for discernment, picking a roommate because I was looking for someone who could keep me spiritually accountable and vice versa. But now I'm wondering if it's in his plan for me to be a teacher for a girl. Okay, I gotcha. Hey, you know, that's important. Apple Dents needs wisdom for a roommate. Totally get that, sis. And that is important, you know, who you're, all that kind, like who you're linking up with, all that kind of stuff. And I was fortunate enough when I was in college that I went to Christian college at first, but even then you have to be careful, even at a Christian school, like, you know, who you rooming with, you know. My first roommate was a cool guy, and he was actually like the president of like the missions association on the campus, and he's a missionary doing all kinds of stuff, so he was pretty cool. My second roommate was one of those situations where my dorm pastor came to me and was like, can you be this guy's roommate? He just needs somebody who's going to be kind to him. And so that was kind of that situation. And then my last roommate was a good friend of mine. He was a good buddy of mine. I chose that situation, and just a great guy. And he's one of our longest supporters, actually, at Geek Devotions. His name is Adam. And just an amazing gentleman. Amazing guy. Harper goes, are you going to put margins for taking notes on the side? I'm not going to be able to do that with this book, unfortunately. There's just the structure of everything, because I'm keeping it kind of a small size. So I just won't be able to do that. But I thought about it, Harper. I did. Hefe, my wife is trying to become my caregiver through the VA. Praise report, really, for getting me through each day. So awesome, dude. So, Hefe, wife trying to become his caregiver through the VA. That'll be a big blessing if she can pull that off. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm praying for you guys. Also, I didn't realize you were military, so thank you for your service, man. I appreciate that, dude. Apple goes, ad notice. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Let me turn on Twitch so I can see what's happening here. Does it tell me when the ads are going on Twitch? It should tell me that. Career dashboard. Stream manager. Well, it's not telling me. Ads over. Sweet. Ad is over. Let's see here. I missed it completely. Harper says to Apple, you can also remember that God can use people who don't believe to keep you accountable. True story. True story. NinjaZilla says, hello, I'm here. Welcome, NinjaZilla. Glad to have you here, bro. All right, sweet. All right, so we have my book. We have Fine Arts this weekend. We got Stacy's uncle and her cousin and her pup. Her aunts and cousins going to Alabama. Harper needs to be in the right headspace for school. Apple's looking for wisdom for a roommate. Hefe's wife's trying to become a caregiver through the VA. That's awesome. Any other prayer requests real quick before we jump into this, guys? All right, let's see here. Doesn't look like it. So let's jump into prayer, guys. Lord, we just thank you for your presence and your grace. Thank you, Jesus, that you are our Messiah. You are our Lord and Savior. We sing Hosanna to you. Hosanna the highest. We thank you that you are the conquering King. Lord, that even the most unruly things submit to you and become calm when your hand is involved. And God, I pray over all the situations here taking place, Lord. I pray for Hefe and his wife, Lord, as they are working to work through this process through the VA for her to be able to be his caregiver. Lord, I pray for, Lord, just open doors in the situation. Take care of it, Lord. Lord, I pray for Appledence as she looks for a roommate. I pray for wisdom, Lord, as to who she syncs up with. Lord, I pray for it to be a mutually beneficial situation where they encourage her and she's able to encourage them, pointing each other to Christ in some fashion. Lord, I pray, Lord, you just give her peace of mind, Lord, as she enters this next stage of things. Lord, we are so proud of what she's done and where she's going. And Lord, we are thankful to what is going to take place. But Lord, give her peace of mind as she walks into it. Lord, I pray for Harper. Lord, spring break's ending, and he's about to go back to school. Lord, I pray he's in the right mindset for it. Lord, he's able to focus. Lord, he's able to put to good diligence the work that needs to be taking place. Lord, I pray for Stacy's family as a whole. Lord, for her uncle and their cousin. Lord, the things they're going through. Lord, I pray for her pup, Lord, who's sick. Lord, I pray for healing in it. Lord, I pray for Stacy's aunt and cousins as they go to Alabama to celebrate new life that's taking place. Lord, be with them. Keep them safe. Lord, I pray for Celeste and I, Lord, for wisdom for this upcoming weekend, Lord, as we go to the Fine Arts Festival to have a booth. And Lord, I pray, Lord, for just opportunities to love on people. Supernatural opportunities to be there and love on teenagers and adults, youth pastors and leaders and parents. Let us be an encouragement to these people. Lord, I pray for provision, Lord, as we try to figure out, Lord, if we're going to be able to spend the night there or if we need to drive back an hour and a half back home on Friday night and then go back on Saturday. But Lord, just pray for wisdom and grace. And Lord, I thank you for movement on the book, Lord, that you've given me. Lord, I pray, Lord, that you have your hand in the situation. And Lord, I pray that when this is done, Lord, it's genuinely a blessing for people. In the name of Jesus, amen. All right. My phone went off in the middle of all that. All right, let's see here. Okay, guys. So we're going to play a game. It's going to be interesting. Let me change this category. Well, there it is. Cool. All right, so we're going to play an interesting game tonight, guys. This is a remake of a classic Atari game. Now, Atari is a very old system. It is before my time. It is very before my time. Parper says, I have my first track meeting tomorrow night. Lord, I pray for Harper, Lord, for this track meet that he has tomorrow. Lord, I pray, Lord, that it goes well. God, I pray you give him stamina. And Lord, that as he gives his very best, Lord, that you'll honor that. You'll take care of him. And Lord, I pray that, Lord, for opportunities for him to share your love and grace with those other individuals on the track with him. In the name of Jesus, amen. Let's put you down here, man. Let's put you down here. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. What's your event, dude? So Dale says Atari. Indeed. So, anyways, Atari's before my time. Just being real with you guys. And Paladin goes, "You're making me feel old. I had Atari." Dude, my first gaming system was the NES. But anyways, what was I saying? You guys got me distracted now. But no, so with all that said, it's an interesting game. Oh, heck, I hit the wrong button. And I did some looking up into it, and a lot of people that look at the game and it's like really confusing to play the original game. But it was confusing, and this is what I've been saying for a long time. People act like these older games are, you know, they're so difficult and there's no story to them. If you read the book that came with them, you would know there was a story. You would know how the mechanics worked, but you had to read the book. And I think the reason why we don't have books anymore, which is a travesty, by the way, because some of the best art was in those things, is because the stories are now told within the games. The games have enough memory stuff to tell you the story, the background, everything within them. So this is a complete remaster and remake and modernization. So I'm excited to get into this and check it out. Let me do this real quick. Let me switch out to stream. Elgato. There we go. Sis goes, hey Dallas, in the book of Exodus, why is there a burning bush that doesn't burn out? Because that's how God decided to express himself. Stacey, that's what was taking place. Is God, that bush was the presence of God itself. Ninja says, mine too. The Nintendo was your first Ninja or the Atari? Dell says, I once played Pac-Man on the Atari 2600. It wasn't the Pac-Man Fever that it became. Interesting. Harper says, so essentially they didn't read the manual to the game, so they can't understand why things happen. It's like if we don't read the manual, we have a harder time understanding. Exactly. Harper goes, the manual for life? Exactly, my dude. Exactly. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this music down. Fire this bad boy up. Turn this down. There we go. Atari. The last Atari game that I played was Matrix Revolutions. The Matrix game. That was an Atari game, guys, the Matrix game. Dale says, I thought Hanna-Barbera did a good job explaining Pac-Man. Did it? I'm kind of digging the music. Into the house. Options. Let's see here. Language, vibration, master volume. Let's turn this down a little bit. Controls. Movement, interact is A, dodge is B. Oh, there's a lantern. It's white. Map. ZR is run. ZL is sneak. And then you have previous item, next item, notebook pause. Go back into the house. Let us do it. You can't hear it? How about now? Can you hear the music now? Let me know if you guys can hear the music now of it. Jason says Atari was my first console, but not because I'm old. My parents were just few. I respect that. I respect that quite a bit, actually. No, Apple. It's not Scooby-Doo, but it's very Scooby-Doo-ish. Harvey goes, question, what is Elgato? Elgato is a company as a whole, but they create a lot of software for streaming. So I have the Elgato Stream Deck, which is it's a little thing with buttons for me to control OBS and stuff like that. They create lights, they create cameras, they create microphones specifically for streaming. Pirate says, if you were in a desert, seeing thousands of bushes catch on fire due to lightning, one that didn't burn would definitely be an attention getter. True story. Alp says, sounds good. Say says the Atari was boring for me when me and my brother used to play it. Okay. Harper says, I love the soundtrack. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Jason says, I was always a generation behind until I could afford my own console. Same, bro. Same. I respect this. I get it. But now, as I'm an adult with money and I'm behind one gaming generation again. I get that too. All right, new game. Dale says, last Atari game I think I played was Spider-Man. I had scale buildings and catch Green Goblin. Interesting. Today marks 1 week since the mysterious disappearance of Zachary Graves, a famous collector of supernatural objects, was last seen in the mansion before disappearing without a trace. My uncle must be in trouble. His old house is filled. I missed that. All right, so we're gonna go help the uncle. This is moving quickly. Calling the friends, who are totally not from Stranger Things. It's going to be dark in there. I know I need to bring some stuff. Bring a lantern and a guitar case. Let's go. Oh, she's fierce. Time to find my uncle. Dun dun dun. Dale says, music has a goosebumps feel. I can see that. Eric, are you sure about this? Stick together. This is moving very fast, guys. It's so dark. Okay, that's actually a callback. The eyeballs was a callback to the original game. Calm down, I've got a lantern. What's that behind you? Hey, the Cheshire Cat. Oh gosh. What happened? Where am I? Don't worry, everything's fine, but you're stuck in the mansion. A ghost! Calm down, I won't hurt you. I'm Spooky. I used to work with your uncle, Zachary Graves. On one of our adventures, there was an accident and I ended up like this, on the other side. Catch up on chat real quick. Oh, let's see here. Apple says, I mean, I was planning on waiting to get like mainline Mario and Pokemon games for like a couple years when they would be cheaper, but Nintendo knows what they are doing and never lower the prices. Facts. Big facts, dear. Dale says, what? We don't have to travel through time to catch Carmen Sandiego? Not this time. Sissy, take it easy. Dale goes, Casper, the friendly ghost. So you know my uncle? Do you know where he is? He's trapped somewhere in here too. One item of your uncle's eerie collection was a magical urn. This urn has the power to imprison ghosts. Not me though, of course. Mysteriously, the urn broke, releasing all the trapped spirits and casting a curse on the house. No one who enters can leave. That explains the purple haze on the doors. Yes, the urn broke into 3 parts. The most powerful ghost took the remains of the urn and your uncle. I've been looking for him ever since. And my friends, are they okay? Where are they? They must be here too. I'm sure if you explore enough, you could find them. I have to find them. I can help you. I know the ins and outs of this place. Though, the walls are starting to shift ever since the urn broke. It's like a new house every time I wake up. Let's find my friends, my uncle, and that urn. Before we go, we need to prepare ourselves. The house is full of cheats and with chests with valuable items that can help us. There's a chest up there. Look. Ooh. All right, move the camera with R. I see the chest. That's right. Go up there and see if there's anything important in that chest. Let us do it. So again, in the olden days, when you got the book, it explained to you how to do it. They do it now in the game natively, so you know how to play the game. Dale says, or Spooky, Casper's cousin, right? Dale goes, he did it the old-fashioned way. He earned it. Harper goes, okay, I'm loving the game already. Watch it on. What's it on? How much? It's on Nintendo Switch. And I'm not sure. We got it on sale. It's still on sale right now. I just can't remember what it was. I think it was like $6, $7. But it was donated to us for us to play this site. Okay. $7, says John. Great. All sorts of treasures are stored up in these chests. Hey, look, the curse of that door has lifted. Let's go to the next room. Okay, so a couple interesting things already off the bat I'm seeing with the game. The opening scene of it with the eyeballs blinking, that's a callback to the original game. Because the original game, it's like a black screen and you might have seen walls depending what level you were, and all you saw was the eyeballs going around. So that's a callback. And again, this is the story. The stories, from what I can understand, is the same. Okay. Oh. Careful, the house is full of traps. These spikes move in a pattern. If you wait for the right moment and run, you can get past it without getting hurt. All right. Is there anything else I can do over here? Yay, nay? All right, cool. Ah! We made it! Excellent, you did it. But remember, if you run for too long, you will get tired and have to wait to recover your stamina before you can run again. So only run when you really have to. That's fair. That's fair. That's like real life. I suck at running. This is great for you, Harper, though. I'm sure you got all kinds of stamina doing track. Jason says, if you're into sparkling water, the Super Mario Galaxy tie-in Bubbly is surprisingly good. I didn't know there was a sparkling water for that. Interesting. Is it flavored something? These spikes don't move, but I think that it's possible to dodge past them. Press B to dodge trap. Oh gosh. Aha! Dodge and roll, boys. Dodge and whirl. That's right. That's right. With this move, you can dodge traps and enemy attacks. But remember, dodging consumes your stamina just like running. See that piece of the floor that's different? Step on it and disable the trap ahead. Suspicious plates like this one can be can activate or deactivate traps, so keep an eye out. Okay. Aha! Made it! Yep. He goes, I like cross country more. That's fair. That's fair. Ninja says there's no better ghostly game than OG Luigi's Mansion. That's a good one too. We have that game. Well, we don't have the OG. We have the remake. All right, let's see here. Did I see something up there? Yep. Oh no! Remember the mansion is chock full of evil ghosts. Whenever you can, it's usually best to avoid them. Try to get through the corridor without being seen by the ghost. There's the ghost. Don't be seen by the ghost. All right. Monsters can hear you. The more noise you make, the more chances they have to find you. Walking, running, and dropping objects make noise that indicate your position to ghosts. To avoid making noise, you can try sneaking. When sneaking, if you pass near a ghost, it usually won't hear you. Try to get past the creepy things without waking up. Oh gosh, that's a terrifying little creature right there, guys. Okay. ZL is, oh, we turn off our light. That's how that works. Interesting. Jason goes, Meteor Melon is the flavor. Watermelon. Ah, gotcha. Oh gosh. Well, that was ineffective, Dallas. All right, I gotta move gingerly. Careful, careful. Don't hit the lamp. Oh gosh. I wasn't touching the lamp. I didn't touch the daggum thing. I wasn't there. Rude. Okay. I think we made it. You did it! In some situations, your only option is to fight back. Open that chest to see if there are any useful items. Excellent, you found one of your uncle's traps. He loved traps. Take it. Use the trap to pick up the stun. That big guy over there. Okay. I see him. Hello, Franken. Okay. Hold X to aim and target with L to and release. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I see what's happening. Perfect, you nailed him. Now he's stunned, let's run to the next room. You can only store a limited number of traps, but you can switch between them to use the most appropriate one for the moment. Use them wisely. Get out of here. Gadoosh. There goes, if I didn't touch it, you must have quit. If I didn't touch it, you must have quit. All right, it's definitely darker in here. Oh gosh! No! Bad! Whoa, what a scare. That was close. Yeah! Tell me about it. All right, let's see here. Oh, there's another chest. What's in here? Oh, I got heals. Some chests have food. Recover your energy you lost using the snack you found. Sweet. Yoink. I'm gonna save it. You're not gonna let me save it. It's very easy to get lost in the mansion, so always refer back to the handy map. Boop. I see the map. Take it. This is your uncle's notebook. It has lots of useful information, and you'll update and will be updated as soon as you unravel mysteries of the house. Woo! Jess goes, did you and the wife have a good Easter? My wife and I have a tradition now that we have a lamb dinner. That's pretty cool. Lamb does sound good, man. Yeah, we had a good Easter. We had church, obviously. And after church, went to my mom's house and chilled. And we had a good meal with my mom. And then came home and we chilled some more. So it was a good, relaxing time for us. Dell says, are you picketing? John says, the map looks like the Resident Evil map. I can see that. And he says, what's your thoughts on the PS5 price hacks? It's sucks. I understand why it's happening. I don't like it. And some of it is the fault of, well, there's a lot of fault going around, but it sucks. I hate that it's happening. Dale says, welcome to Spooky's Mansion, indeed. Harp goes, so notebook is the Pokédex, basically. Okay, notebook. All right, so stamina. Items. I have waffles. Give me some waffles. Oh, picking. Gotcha. Traps. Surprise boxes. Got no collectibles. Friends. We got Lynn, a daring 15-year-old girl who's always looking for adventure. She's passionate about rock music and playing new songs on her inseparable guitar. She is very spontaneous and likes to do what she wants when she wants without worrying about what others think. Cool. Residents. Zachary Graves. Spooky. Oswald. Bosses. All right, cool. Enemies. All right, we got. All right, Cephalus. Cephalus. We're fighting Cephalus, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the things we have to be wary about. Cephalus. I had no idea. This creature has captured in the ruins of the abandoned village by Zachary Graves. The ancient legend told of an animal that protected the forest from anyone who wanted to harm it. It is a very territorial being, not allowing anyone to approach. Spectrum. Frank. Obscorn. All right, cool. All right. Yoga's Lid is not about that Zen, indeed. Okay. Excellent. Let's go to the next room. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. Some rooms are completely overran with enemies. It will be very difficult to fight them or sneak past them. Open the chest to see if there's anything helpful. You found a ghost costume. Use it to sneak past enemies without them noticing you. Cool. All right, and activate. Doug goes, look at here, young boy. Look, man, I'm sleepy. Don't mind me, just a lonely ghost. Haha! The ghost fell for it, but remember, special items like ghost costumes only last for a set amount of time. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. Doo-doo-doo. We can take the opportunity to attack stunned enemies. Let's use a let's try. Use a trap on that creature and stun it. Okay. Let me get a trap. Got a stun. Kadoosh. Excellent. Now approach him and use your flashlight to attack him while he's stunned. I can do that? Kadoosh. Perfect. I got money. The enemy's distracted. Approach him by sneaking without him noticing. When you're close enough, use a flashlight super focus to vaporize him. Oh, yeah. All right, what's here? ZL? What is he watching? Is he watching Frankenstein? No, he's watching Nosferatu. That's kind of cool, guys. Great. Whenever you can, attack enemies by surprise. That's legitimately kind of cool that they got him watching Nosferatu on there. What is that? All right, cool. Oh, I just realized that you guys can't see it. But there's a little meter that says how much noise I'm making. All right, cool. All right, let's go to the next room. To the next room. Find the magic idol. Some rooms are magically locked. The only way out is to use the magic idol's power to break the curse, unlocking the doors and vanquishing the enemies. For the idols to work, you must place it on the altar. The idol should be hidden in one of those chests. Interesting. Doug goes, the monsters. Now, it wasn't the monsters. John says, literally the quietest the chat has been that I've seen. It's been more quiet at times. Dell says, or the Frankensteins? All right, let's hear. All right, so we're going to go over here and get this. Did I get anything out of that? No? Didn't mean to do that. Oh gosh. Okay, it ate me. All right, we got it. Doug goes, while eating some Frankenberry. Well done, you found the idol. Now place it on the altar. I gotta sneak past this guy. Be quiet. Moving quickly. Quickly. Hey. Oh. Cool. Let's get out of here. The magic idol's power creates special chests that contain rare items. Open the chest to get your rewards, then let's head out of the next room. Wait. I already opened the chest though. Oh, it created that chest. Ooh. I got the cookie. Oh. The power of the magic lamps is able to undo the curse of the doors and vaporize enemies. To get out of this room, you need to light the lamps, but they're held by a phantom chains. Use your flashlight on the chains to break them. Okay, that's easy enough. And boom. What's up, religious family? How you doing, man? John goes, this must be the ghost of Herbie, the elf. Maybe. Maybe it is, Dale. Or John. Maybe it is. And kadoosh. What is this? Nothing. Nothing. Dude. What's over here? Nothing? Okay, that's cool. Gonna come up this way. It's working! Ooh, we have a magic chest, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. Okay. I got rollerblades? Cool. What do the rollerblades do? Let's see what rollerblades do. Rollerblades allow you to move quickly, but be careful. So much speed can generate a lot of noise and some accidents. Noted. Doug goes, she's charging her battery. Yes, she is secretly a Green Lantern. Girl, we need to get you some different shoes because those boots are just clicky clacking. You can't be wearing that in this mess. All right, what's here? Look, the spirit ruby. It's able to connect the real world with the ghost dimension. There, go there and touch the ruby. Okay. Oh gosh. What just happened? Okay. John says, I'm a Black Lantern. Fanboy goes, I'm doing good. Just working on homework for a class at church. Cool, man. What's the class? Dale says, you might be wearing your value menu. Dang, I really want some McDonald's now, guys. I got a rubber ducky. Oh, I lost. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. What? Oh, it's a distraction. All right, let's go ahead and eat the cookie. So in the original game, you could only hold one item at a time, period. In this one, though, you can at least hold 3. So that's an interesting jump advantage. Did that do anything for me? Look, the door's open. Let's go. Sweet. Let's go through the door. All right, that's locked up. Uh, 5 heals. All right, how many heals does the cookie give me? It's able to cure minor aches and pains. So let's go ahead and drop the cookie. Drop the cookie. Change it for a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger, hot dog. Harper says, I don't trust Little Spooky. You know, I feel that, but I feel like we can. Ooh, what's this berserker thing? Okay, so you actually have to interact with it first. All right, what is this berserk thing? I guess it's just some sort of trap. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get rid of the rollerblades, and we'll keep the cheeseburger. Oh no, did I just switch that out? Last minute? Oh, next? Oh no. Okay. Destroy your enemies. Don't look this way. You can't see me. You don't know I'm there. Probably should have waited for that. I know he's there. Go ahead. Oh gosh. Okay, this is more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. All right. Take it easy, Jason. Appreciate you, buddy. Okay. I just seen him turn around. You can do it. Turn around. He ain't turning around, guys. There we go. Got him. Got it. Oh, okay. We're going to get that. What does that curses to? Collectibles. All right. Bottle curse. Whoever is hit by the liquid contained in this bottle will suffer a curse that will make it impossible to attack. Interesting. All right. So we got to take out this other ghost. Come around here. All right, we're just gonna walk this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What's in that chest? We open that chest? Alright, we get that. We get this chest. A stun. Take it. Alright, can't go that direction. Seriously, we need to get my girl some different shoes, because this is ridiculous. Oh heck, it's one of those guys. I should be able to destroy him though. Sneak up behind him. Oh gosh, why is that working? Why is that working? What just happened? I was doing the thing. It killed him so quickly last time. Why did that not work? I don't appreciate that. John, what am I doing wrong? John says it was laundry day band. All she had to wear were tap shoes. Apparently. Now where am I? We're back at the entrance hall. Your health has ran out, so I brought you here. I will bring you back to this location whenever your health runs out, but you will lose any items you acquired. Here, you will be able to meet the other inhabitants of the mansion. They can offer useful items and tips. Try talking to them before you go to the doors. When you're ready, we can go back and explore the mansion. All right, so this is where this becomes more like a roguelike. And that is every time you go through, the mansion changes a little bit. It's a little bit different. Exactly, Harper. This is a roguelike. All right, main objectives. Your friends are missing. You need to find them. I have to find all those pieces. All right. Yeah, roguelike. Hey, dude.
Hello, young lady. I'm Oswald, Mr. Graves' butler. Mr. Graves spoke of you a lot. Ever since he disappeared, this place has been pandemonium. If he comes back and sees the hall in this state, I'll be in trouble. I would be delighted if you could help me. Yeah, sure, dude. What do we need to do? Oh, there's some items you can buy. Did I lose all the money I had? What is this? Atari. Roguelite, I think, is the correct term. Ooh. Hello, sir.
Greetings, visitor. I am welcome to my museum of relics.
I'm not sure that's why the voice we chose for him.
My name is Tobias, and I have a collection here, the most extraordinary, fantastic, valuable treasures that humanity has ever created. Video games.
Literally has an Atari right there in front of him. That's kind of cool, actually. Can I play it?
I'll be waiting. Whenever you find any of the relics, come back and visit me.
Okay, so I actually gotta find the video games to play them. That's fair. John goes, next time you play Call of Cthulhu, you're going to be a butler. Why am I gonna be a butler? Because of the voice? Why are you stereotyping me, John? What can we buy? What can we buy in here? Welcome to my store. My name is Sam. I saw you wandering around the house. I think I have some items that can help you. Make yourself comfortable. I have lots of merchandise. I got 2 coins. I can do nothing. Absolutely nothing. But thank you. Can I rob you? Is that an option? Nope. Guess not. All right. All right. So what am I supposed to do? How do I help you, dude? How can I help you? Help me help you. You must get Mr. Graves back. I still haven't received my salary for the month. Right. There's another door over here. Let's do this door. Sorry guys, I'm wiping something off my computer. What is this? What is this room? All locked doors. That's what that is. Alright, so I need to get some keys to unlock all that. Okay. Say less. Say less. We got this. Alright. Now we know we can do nothing down here whatsoever. Let's kick in the door, kill the monster, and loot the room. Let's go. Well, those dolls aren't creepy. Wait a minute, hold on. Guys, those are the Raggedy Ann dolls. You guys can't see on my screen, but those are the Raggedy Ann dolls. That's a cool callback to that era. I respect that. I respect the callback. Okay, so we're back here. Get some items. Get some heals. Ooh, a freeze. I like to freeze things. That would be very good, thank you. Oh gosh. Find the magic idol. Alright, can we not attack you? Okay, why can't we... Like, what is taking so long with killing it? Why is this a problem? What is happening here? John goes, the game totally reminds me of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. What is that game, John? Alright. Alright, let's try it again, boys and girls. So clearly we just have to sneak past those things. I can't take them out. I'm guessing I gotta rebuild, I gotta charge up this lamp a little better. SNES game? Interesting. So already we're seeing how the game changes every time you go in. Like the door was over here originally. Now it's here. All right, let's see what this first room looks like. Find the magic idol. There's fireballs. What? What the heck is that? Oh gosh. Okay, we got that. All right, over here, let's get this chest. All right, we got that chest. We're gonna avoid the slime creature. Oh, heck. I'm gonna die here. Oh my gosh! John says, hey fam, would recording tomorrow evening be more agreeable? It would not actually, because I gotta make 5 jars of salsa, and I'm editing Friday's episode of Geek Devotions. Because Celeste aren't gonna be out of town. Or at least I will be. I don't know if you're still in the chat, John, but we're gonna need prayer for this weekend, dude. I'm gonna have to drive to the event and then come back home because it's so expensive to go hotel in that area. And so I'll be getting back at 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at night. And then I will be getting up early to be back over there by 10 o'clock. So we have to leave here by like 9 in the morning to drive back there. No, by 8 o'clock in the morning to get back there. Because it's like an hour and a half away. So be praying. Socast goes, is Dracula defeated yet? Nope, not yet. This is legitimately a more difficult game than I thought it was going to be. So, but yeah, like I said, we're having to figure that out. Use marked crosshairs. How do I do that? I don't have what I need to do that. Okay, well that was effective. Why does it work that time but not beforehand? Okay. You gotta get me this time, dude. What is up there? I got a rubber ducky. Nothing keeps you safe like a rubber ducky. All right, we gotta kill that guy. Somehow. Come on, kill him. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Just die already. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. Why did it take so much work to kill him? Ah, give me the cookie. Got some coinage. I should be able to do something with that though. Suckus goes, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Squeak, squeak. Right. Dale says, when did Slimer and Job Hunt never meet? Oh, that's terrible, Dale. True, but terrible. We're going through the store. Find the magic idol. Okay. This is gonna be one of those things, isn't it? I'm not sure what's happening. I think I got him like stun locked. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have him stun locked at all. What is happening in this game, guys? Stokes goes Rubber Ducky and cookies. Are you sure this isn't Sesame Street game? This is this stream is brought to you by letter. Ah! All right, let's go see if we can buy some. I know I need what needs to happen. I should have some extra gems now, so I should be able to buy some power-ups. That should make things a little bit easier. Let's see here. Okay, so I got 4 gems. Stamina, increase stamina. It's the lantern I need to increase. Oh, I can. All right, quick. Increase lantern damage by 10. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Squeegee. Back up. Well done. All right, let's do this again. Let's try this again. This should work better. Should work better. All right. Okay. Now that we powered up, again, that's part about the roguelike lights is that that's you go in, you power up. That's how this works. Got a cheeseburger. Got a berserk. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, this room again. Oh, there's a ghost change though. All right, sweet. All right, Frank. Okay, Frank's there. All right, that ghost goes that direction. And that's my opportunity to go. Okay, so I'm gonna follow the ghost. Oh gosh. Got it. That was ridiculous. Absolutely is. Take it easy, Harper. Appreciate you, Ben. I don't think there's an opportunity for me to get that. I don't know. He stays there for quite a while. If I go as soon as he turns, which is not now. But now. I'm dead. I just died, guys. All right, we're going to do one more time, and then we're going to kill the stream for the night. Go raid somebody. This game is genuinely difficult. All right, let's try this again. We at least have one power up. We at least got that. Stokehouse goes, looking at the original Atari game, they had to take a lot of creative liberties for this version of it. Yes, yeah, they did. But it's interesting what they did. Like, it's a level there's a level of faithfulness to it that's pretty interesting. I respect that. I get the cookies. Get the cookie. And the berserker. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, destroy the enemies marked. Oh, there's a ghost. Where are you going, Mr. Ghost? Where are you going, Mr. Ghost? Don't come over here, Mr. Ghost. All right, guys, we're gonna call it for tonight. We're gonna call it for tonight. Oh my gosh, this game it's fun, but it's challenging. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So, guys, it reminds me of Shadow Labyrinth, the Pac-Man Metrovania. I've never heard about that. What is that? All right, let's find somebody to raid real quick, and then we will call it a night. Tonight, after the stream, I'm going to be recording a podcast on the bottom shelf with John. It's going to be a good time. So let's go ahead and raid. Trying to think who we're going to raid. So Casco's post trailer for gaming portion. Do it, man. I'll tell you what, we will raid this cat right here. So, that being said, guys, thanks for hanging out. Guys, again, we appreciate you all being in the chat, being part of everything. Again, be praying for Celeste and I as we prepare for this weekend. It's gonna be a good time to love on people, encourage some people, and it's actually it's a really neat opportunity, because there's gonna be about 500-600 kids there and other people. And they're actually going to play a trailer advertising us there. And it's going to be pretty cool. So this is a big deal what's happening this weekend for Celeste and I. So just be praying for us, praying for God's provision, and that things go smoothly.